Real loud reviews.
Okay. Guns, guns, guns!
We just watched War Dogs.
I'm Mark.
I'm Luke.
Real loud reviews.
Yeah.
And we went and seen the latest Jonah Hill and Miles Teller is the main actor in the Todd Phillips film War Dogs. It's got the poster that looks like Scarface. So
there's many Scarface references in this
film.
Many. Not even just the poster.
There was a lot.
Yeah. But it's fine because they're fans of Scarface in the movie. So
yeah.
It's basically a lot like, I'll compare it to another movie, Lord of War, in the fact that it deals with selling guns. It's a gun selling film. It starts off with our Miles Teller character, and he's like, he's down on his luck. He's a massage therapist. He bumps into Jonah Hill. He hasn't seen him for a long time. Finds out that Jonah Hill sells guns. Then they kind of go into business together, and it starts escalating. First, it's low key, and it gets more and more. What did you think of it?
It was interesting. It was fun. I was a lot more entertained watching this film than what I have been with the last couple of films we've watched. So, yeah, but I found it a lot like those, I suppose, sort of early 2000 or late 90s sort of crime films, like you said, like Lord of War or Blow. It's nothing compared to Scarface, and I thought it was funny that it kept referencing. There was these posters all the time of Scarface, and I find that if you're, I think that didn't do it a film any favour, constantly comparing itself to a film, but it's sort of trying to be a bit like the structures like that.
Not comparing.
You can't help but think about Scarface every 5 minutes in this movie, and it's not Scarface.
Yeah, but they were trying to be like the character. They're trying to be like God. But
they weren't.
No, it wasn't supposed to be Scarface the movie. They were trying to be like him.
Nah.
Well, Jonah Hill was.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think a film should stand alone and have one line here or there. It's okay, but when it's they don't say say hello to my little friend.
No, that was good. They reference the world is yours, the tagline.
Yeah. But it's just like I said, it's when if it's a comedy and it refers to it, you don't think about it as much. But because this film actually, don't go watch it as a comedy.
No, don't. It's a very good movie. It's got great drama. It's got great acting. All the actors do great. As we mentioned, Miles Teller and Jonah Hill. Also, Miles Teller's girlfriend Anna Diarmas does a great job, and she looks fucking great. Kevin Pollak in it. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper's so great in it. So scary.
Yeah. I thought with
great characters.
The actors, like I said, that's what made the film work. I thought the film was going to be a bit more funny, mainly because of the director, Todd Phillips. He's done a lot of comedies.
Yeah, Hangover 1, 2, 3, Due Date, Starsky and Hutch, Road Trip.
And I've always liked a lot of his comedies. I didn't like The Hangovers as much as most people, so I thought it was good when he sort of was pretty obvious he wanted to finish those with the third one. And it's what makes the film though interesting is it does feel real. You do care a bit for the characters, and yet you are invested a bit. If you're just watching it for some laughs, you're not going to get too many of those. But the fact that it feels real and there's real danger there is what keeps you invested in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great like that. It's like you said, it's not. Don't think it as a comedy. It has funny moments, but it's quite a serious sort of movie. It's great drama and almost like a thriller, really. You see.
Yeah,
to a degree. It's like a mild.
It's the rags to riches story. It's like Scarface a lot. It is that sort of story.
Yeah.
It's like Goodfellas. It's like one of those, like I said before, like Blow and all those sort of other crime films that they sort of do on a shorter run time but aren't as famous. But I probably liked it as much as one of those sort of one. Miles Teller's performance when we seen Whiplash, your cousin recommended us to watch it. Yeah. I walked out that film saying, who the fuck was that kid? Who the fuck's that guy?
Good,
he just acted fucking like so good up against J.K. Simmons was like Ali Emery in Full Metal Jacket, and he went toe to toe with him. J.K. Simmons was so intense in that, and he was just the perfect like teacher-student sort of like relationship. It's gone too far. It was as much as it was good, it was unhealthy. And this was just, I don't know. Like I said, it just seemed boring to me in this. It didn't seem like he was even loving having all the money. It didn't seem like he was loving having all the power he could have been having. You didn't see any of that side. You didn't even see him cheat
Yeah,
on
he
his
had the
wife.
big apartment and all that.
He had a big apartment. In all those other films, you see it more like just see they enjoying having the money and enjoying the riches now. Just didn't even get that. It's like, okay. Don't know. Just seemed like a job. I thought the wife's character, what is it? Ana de
Ana
Armas.
de Armas.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I've seen her just only a couple of weeks ago in Hands of Stone. She was really good in that, and I know she's coming up in the next Blade Runner, so I haven't seen her in anything else other than that Hands of Stone, but she was really good in that.
It's funny you say Hands of Stone because my dick was like stone every time she was on camera.
Yeah, that's all she is in this film. She's very underwritten. She just looks good. Yeah,
She looked amazing.
She just looks great anyway.
Well, okay, I want to chime in about that. I think what they were doing was, and they make her look real sexy. I think the film was trying to subtly say that this guy, even though he had a crap job being a massage therapist, he had a really good girlfriend. She was really faithful, good looking, and he kind of risked it all to become this gun runner. I think that was the subtle message I got from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it didn't bother me. I thought she was. I know what you're saying. She doesn't have enough to do, but I think she has enough to be in the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But anyway, in wrapping up, I really liked this movie a lot.
Yeah.
I really did. I really enjoyed it. It's the sort of story I liked, and it had comic moments, and there were funny jokes, but it wasn't trying to be a funny movie. It was just within the structure itself, and it told a good story, and I had a real good time.
Yeah.
So I got to give that an 8.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I love crime movies. Crime movies I live and breathe for. Okay, I thought the 90s was our best era for those films when they came back. And a lot of those ones were even right at the end of that, in the early 2000s, okay, like Blow and, like I've mentioned already before, Lord of War. I thought those films were a lot better. In the recent years, A Most Violent Year is really good. Blood Ties with Clive Owen, that was really cool, or Kill the Irishman. But this one I thought was just okay. It was okay, I was entertained while I watched it, 5 out of 10, but I can't see myself ever wanting to watch it again.
5 out of 10?
Yeah, it's not a good crime film. That crime film, you're going to break a crime movie and compare yourself to Scarface, and Scarface is a classic.
It's not comparing itself to Scarface.
It does compare itself.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
If the structure is like Scarface.
References in the movie.
Constantly. They're taking drugs, they're rags to riches, and this film,
they're just
I didn't know whether to be laughing at the characters or care about.
He wants to be like the character, that's it.
I didn't care, mate. His character was boring, okay? And the other guy was crazy, and it wasn't really about his. It's like, well, he didn't want him to like him then anyway, because the other guy, Johnny Hill's just a sociopath.
He's supposed to be boring. He's the boring guy.
I don't like the boring guy, okay? I don't like that. That's not a good crime film for me, when you've got the main guy's boring.
Just because the main character, the Johnny Hill character does blow in this movie, just because he has Scarface backgrounds, it's not constant.
The posters even
the background in his office, and there's a picture of Scarface.
The film structure is like Scarface. It is structured exactly the same. And like I said, I love crime movies. That's my favourite film genre, and it's just this is not one that I would recommend to someone.
I don't see this as a crime movie though. I see it as telling a story.
Yeah, it's a crime story.
Not really. It toes a line of crime.
Are you going to argue the genre now too? It's a crime film.
No, I'm going to say
it's
why.
Not a comedy.
No.
Sorry, do not take your dates to see a comedy because you're going to be disappointed.
I'm not saying it's a comedy, but I'm saying in the movie they toe the line of legality in that. They say it a lot. It's not legal, it's legal.
No,
but in the end, yes.
They lie.
They break the law. Yes.
On purpose.
But it's not the whole...
They know what they're doing is illegal.
It doesn't start like that.
Once you step over the line, it always doesn't start like that. That's why it's a gradual sort of, becomes a crime film.
But the movies you're talking about, like Scarface, from the start they're crime movies. He kills people, or people get their heads cut off.
It doesn't matter how they start. Eventually this is a crime film.
No, it becomes... it toes the line. They step over the line.
They're lying to get profits.
Yeah, but
I call that crime. I don't know what we call that.
Yes, in the end. But in the movie's telling a story.
It's telling a story. Or every movie tells a story.
Yes.
That's a crime story.
I don't know about that. Because that doesn't start off as a crime story.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't start off as a crime movie.
Well, why does it matter?
From Dusk Till Dawn is a horror. Doesn't matter if it started off as a road movie.
So what you're saying...
In the end, it's a horror.
So you're saying the ending matters more than the start. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. It's the rags to riches. And they to get their riches,
No, but
they
it's
actually
the whole story,
lied.
The whole journey
Okay?
matters.
The two biggest things that they did in this film, they lied about where the guns came from, and then they lied about the bullets. That's the two things we see mostly in the film, where they got big money from.
Yeah, but the guns,
that's why
they solved that legally in the end.
No,
they didn't solve the bullets. It came down to the bullets.
No, the guns came from Italy. They weren't supposed to come from Italy. Okay, now you want to argue?
No, they said in the movie that they were able to run it through that country and through Baghdad.
Yeah, but they weren't supposed to come from.
No, they just lied to him. They just lied to him.
So they lied. They've lied to
a lie. They didn't break the law.
The military and the American government.
They told a lie. They didn't break the law. That's different.
If they got caught, they lied to the guy. They would have got in trouble with that as well, and they probably did. That's why it's in the movie.
But they didn't, because in the end,
what you're arguing about. It's a crime movie. Now, this is a crime movie. I stuck it. Don't stack this movie next to The Hangover. If you want to go see The Hangover #4, do not watch this movie. Go.
I'm not saying it's a comedy, but I'm saying it's more drama.
This is the category this film fits into. That's all.
Drama.
That's a crime movie. It's a drama. Most crime movies. The Godfather is a drama. It's a crime movie.
They're both.
Okay.
They're both.
Well, this wasn't a very
I don't
interesting
see
drama
this as
the main character is boring for me.
I don't see this as a purely crime movie. I'm sorry.
Mostly.
Scarface.
White collar crime. Whatever you want to fucking call it.
It's not white collar though.
It's crime. Yeah, it is. They didn't actually murder anyone themselves. They lied.
White collar. White
collar's
is when they're behind the computers. They actually went to Baghdad. They went to
pretty much
through the country.
It's pretty much
they got
what
their
they
passports.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
It kind of was. I know what you mean.
This is a crime movie.
Yeah.
I don't care how you cut it. It's a crime story. I don't like it.
But I don't know why.
All the others we've named in this video, I would like.
I don't know why you're comparing it to Scarface.
I'm comparing it to Blow. I'm comparing it to even not good crime movies. Blow is not a crime movie's arsehole in my books. Neither is Lord of War. I've seen it one time in my life. I'll probably never watch them again. But I was entertained while I watched them, and I actually have thought about them in the 10 years gone by. But I probably won't watch those ones really again. Maybe Lord of War. But something like, what's the other Johnny Depp one? Donnie Brasco. I'll go back to one day.
I love that.
But that's good. It's got Al Pacino and
it's a fucking great movie.
I'll watch that one again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that again since it came out. But that was interesting enough to go back again and look.
I've watched that a few times.
I can never see myself wanting to watch this one again. Or telling someone who hey, tell me about some crime movies. I'll tell you about 1,000 other movies but I think you should watch before you watch it. And I'll tell you about 10 other Jonah Hill films. Miles Teller films before you watch this one anyway.
Yeah, but I would never pitch this as a crime movie. I wouldn't. I would just say it's a drama.
Alright.
That's me though.
Someone asked me, what's a good drama? I would not be recommending this. Call it drama, whatever you want to call fucking, or horses fucking wearing a pink cape film, whatever. I don't care what you're calling it.
There was no horse. It was in the trailer.
It's not a fucking movie I would recommend. That's all. As in compared to the others. If you want to see something good with Jonah Hill, it's not bad. If I was out and I just seen it for the 2 hours, I was entertained while I watched it. But it's forgettable.
5 out of 10?
Yeah, very forgettable.
That's fucking rough, man.
Now, you was too nice on it, so I've got to be more harsh.
You're gonna put this. Hang on, wait. You gave Ghostbusters 5 out of 10.
Yeah, Ghostbusters was a kid's film. I gave that 6 out of 10. That's for kids, and I got a lot of laughs out of that film.
Get the fuck out of here.
I laughed a lot more.
You like Ghostbusters more than this shit?
No, I liked it more as a comedy because I said it at the time.
Funny, man.
I give a easy pass to comedies more because all the comedy
yeah,
has
you
to
did
really
say
do,
that, but it was a shit.
You have to laugh.
If Suicide Squad, you gave it 2.
Yeah. I liked it a lot more than Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
this
I know, but it's not that much fun.
I said if the power...
I've given this movie a 6 or a 7,
If the power cut out, I would at least want to have seen the end. But seeing it, I'm like, well, I know I'm not... I think of the other ones, and like I said, I didn't like them all that much. Blow and Lord of War, but I know one day I might watch those again.
Lord of War.
I can't see myself watching this one. I might watch it again too because I like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
And Nicolas Cage isn't making too many good films these days, and if that's at least a diamond in the rough. Like he wasn't making good films around then really much anyway, but at least that came out and he's done something there. I know Jonah Hill's going to go on to do bigger and better films than this.
He will.
And so is Miles Teller. And this is just their performances in this didn't pop. Like we always talk about, everything's got to pop. And I mean, if you want to see that this guy's a great up.
Fuck off, bird! Fuck you! Oh my god! It's like a fucking bird orgy all of a sudden. Jesus. Let's fucking talk over! That got rid of them. Break your gums. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're real guns, of course. They're not plastic.
Yeah, like we talk about, something's got to pop. Their performances in this, compared to their other recent performances, is not, you know. I couldn't recommend this to someone. Oh, you like, if you like Jonah Hill, you really got to see War Dogs. Fuck off.
I reckon. He was really good in it.
If you've seen all the others, I've seen a lot of his other performances, and that's why I
5
went
out
to
of
see it.
10? That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It's your rating. You can give it whatever you want, but
The most,
I reckon that's pretty
the
high.
most is 6. I can't give it. It's
6. I
just a pass, you know.
6, I think.
I was entertained by watching it, but it's unforgettable. Films for me these days, and this better state, movies for me are all these days about, I don't care if it's been done a million times before, I don't care. Some movies have been done a million times before, but I have to care. I didn't find myself caring enough in this film. I didn't like the actors as those characters enough to really care, to want to watch it again. And that's where I really judged in the film. Do I want to see it again? Would I recommend it to someone that has not seen it against other films? I can think of a million other films that I've seen, but whatever category you want to put it in, comedy, crime film, Jonah Hill film, Miles Teller film, but I would be recommending other films before this one.
At least if you watched it again, you would get to see Ana Diamant's in Pants.
You see a lot more in Hands of Stone. Watch Hands of Stone.
Have to watch that. How much more?
A lot more.
Check that one out or not? I haven't seen that one. Okay, well that's it for our review. Hope you liked it. One thing I'll say is IMDb score at the moment is on a 7.3 out of 10. Still a kind of new movie, and the Metascore is sitting at 58. So your 5 and 6 is about right compared to the Metascore.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still sticking with my 8 because I enjoyed it.
8. Fucking hell. Too high.
Well, I enjoyed the movie, so that's all that matters.
It's just forgettable, but it's fun. It's fun enough to watch. Go see it. If I had a date, I'd be going to see it.
Last thing I'll close with was this movie was really well shot by Todd Phillips. It looked really nice, and the scenes were really nice and colour balanced. I thought that looked quite nice on a technical level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
All right, that's it from us. See you guys next time.
Listen, I get why you're doing this. It's just the lying that kills me. I need you to know that you can tell me anything, David. David?
Yeah, I gotta call you right back.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, I love you, bye. Hey! What? Look! Go, go!